I was never really feeling Earth, Wind & Fire, but then I heard this song. Today we're adding That's the Way of the World to the rotation. Welcome to Soular Rock Radio, where freedom is a frequency. So I'm gonna be honest. When I was a kid, I felt about Earth, Wind & Fire the same way I feel about Anita Baker. I mean, it was cool, but that was my parents' music. And even though I could hum along, it didn't really catch my ear. That all changed when I was in high school. See, I was a bit sluggish in the morning, and on more than several occasions, by the time my dad drove me to the bus stop, the bus had already done come and gone, leaving him, my father, to have to drive me all the way to school. WBLS, Steve Harvey Morning Show. And on more days than not, they'd play That's the Way of the World. And finally, I heard Earth, Wind & Fire. Maurice White was truly on some next level stuff. He was the band's leader, co-lead singer, and producer. In his memoir, he talks about the vision he had for Earth, Wind & Fire long before he moved to California and actually made it happen. For him, it was spiritual. The elements of nature and astrology. It was the 70s after all. Combined with the iconography of Ancient Kemet, or what some might call Egypt, spoke to the power of African wisdom, science, and artistry. And White was making a claim that the roots of advanced civilization are found in Africa, and music was a spiritual force of liberation. In 1975, the band was hired to do the soundtrack for and play a role in a movie called That's the Way of the World, about the challenges a record producer, played by Harvey Keitel, has navigating the industry. He wants to pursue the art of it all with the group, played by Earth, Wind & Fire, but has to battle with the record label's desire to pursue the safe yet flavorless sound of a white family act, the Pages. It's a less comical representation of the Five Horsemen. The real ones know what I'm talking about.
Marsha, send in the Five Horsemen. Ain't got no money.
Now, the movie flopped at the box office, but I thought it was actually pretty cool. What Maurice White was really good at was communicating serious and profound messages in infectious packages. That's the Way of the World is a great example. An uplifting groove about the natural progression or regression from innocence to cold-heartedness, weathered by time's passing, buries what could just as easily be a critique of gatekeeping and the co-optation of Black creativity under soft horns, beautiful harmonies, and smooth guitar. Now, this wasn't Earth, Wind & Fire's first foray into Hollywood. In 1971, the band, though not yet fully who we would come to know, was living in a one-bedroom apartment in Los Angeles. And one of the members was dating the secretary of Melvin Van Peebles, who was directing Sweetback's Baadasssss song at the time. And he was looking for a band who could do the soundtrack. They were that band. But for me, Earth, Wind & Fire came into focus in the early days of the new millennium as my father drove me to school in the cold of New Jersey's winter. A child is born with a heart of gold. Way of the world makes his heart grow cold. Listening back now, I realize I was experiencing that in my own life at the time, seeing things in their new, not so attractive light. But Soular Rock is guided by the feeling. And what I feel when I hear this song is not cold at all. It's quite the opposite. These are the lyrics that I remember most from those morning drives with my father. You will find peace of mind if you look way down in your heart and soul. Don't hesitate, 'cause the world seems cold. Stay young at heart, 'cause you're never old at heart. This has been Soular Rock Radio, where freedom is a frequency, and we frequent it frequently. You already know the deal. Be sure to hit the link in the description for the Soular Rock Radio playlist. Like, subscribe, and let your friends know. We are building a Soular Rock movement, and I want you to be a part. So until next time, peace.